Hello students, welcome back to my channel Value Learning. Today we will talk about tips and strategies to excel in the strategic management course for CA intermediate examination. Note that at many places I will use SM as a short form for strategic management all throughout my slides and while I'll be addressing on that topic. Know that this is also a short video which will provide a crisp overview of what you will expect to cover through my channel on your SM course preparation. My course will help you to cover your any knowledge gaps on key concepts. So it is a good starting point and it will help you with quick revision preparation. It will provide you with study and exam strategies for SM course. It will provide you with an understanding of each concept with lots of practical examples. It will provide you on how to apply concepts to scenario based questions, and there will be videos to guide in your learning. Okay, know that the SM course or SM paper will be up to 50 marks and it is basically paper 6B, and in my channel we'll expect to cover the course within 10 weeks. And how do you start it? First, you should read your study material which has been provided by the institute. Simultaneously, you can supplement your studies in understanding the concept through my channel. Where you have doubts, you can post it on the YouTube channel or you can email me at garima.ag1414@gmail.com and I will try my best to get back to you early as possible. The key to preparation is to do revision, and more revision. You can refer to my video on how to prepare for CA exams for more or detailed study tips and revision tips and strategies. As per the institute, from a topic-wise weightage perspective, it has been equally divided amongst the 5 chapters. So basically, it expects you to devote equal time on each of the chapter. In terms of skill-wise weightage, it is also a very broad range from 30 to 55% on level 1 style of learning, that is comprehension or understanding and knowledge based, and the level 2 learning is analysis and application of those concepts to scenario based questions is basically 45% to 70%. So it is basically a very broad range. This is basically a very important slide. It basically gives you a structure to prepare for SM course. It can be completed within 10 weeks with not more than 3 hours of focus study per week. So most important, you need to know that it should be focused 3 hours per week and you are sufficient. It is sufficient for you to pass the exams and even excel on it. So week 1 will cover chapter 1. You should do your online study, you should do your CA study material plus online study material plus any past questions. Week 2 will cover chapter 2 and week 3 you should do the revision for chapter 1 and chapter 2. Week 4 will cover chapter 3. Week 5 we should cover chapter 4 and week 6 we should do combined revision for chapter 3 and 4. Week 7 will cover chapter 5. And week 8 you should do all chapters revision plus any past papers. You should attempt one past paper under timed exam like conditions, and you should actually attempt the full paper like financial management plus strategic management paper in that sitting. And typically you should do this at least 1.5 months before your actual exams so that you know what you are lacking in while writing or preparing for exams, and you can do it in your limited time left before the exams. In week 9 you should do revision, practice as many revision test papers, mock papers or past papers on this and revise the concepts. And week 10 you should typically 1 or 2 weeks before your actual exam you should again attempt one more past paper under timed exam like conditions, and I think if you do all this religiously you are definitely going to pass with flying colors. Up next, we'll discuss the exam strategies. Usually, SM paper is quite straightforward and you can really score good passing marks, which helps you upgrade your overall passing score. Strategic management is part of paper 6, which has been equally divided into two sections, which is a 100 marks paper, and it has been divided equally into two sections. One is financial management, which consists of 50 marks, and then the second is strategic management, which also consists of 50 marks. The passing marks for paper 6 is 40%, and and there is, on top of it, you have to also fulfill the group aggregate marks of that whole group in which paper 6 is located, which is group 2 of CA intermediate exam. So overall 50% is required to clear the entire group in which paper 6 is located. Then exemption is basically you have to achieve 60% or more marks in paper 6 or any single paper, and once you get an exemption, it remains valid for your next 3 attempts. Based on past papers, we have noted that the questions are divided into 2 parts. One will be part 1, which is basically MCQ or multiple choice questions based, and there will be a case study on which there will be a lot of multiple choice questions, and the weightage has been given as 15 marks. It is usually on an OMR based question paper, and as of now there is no negative marking for such MCQ based questions in intermediate examination. Then moving on to part 2, which is a descriptive questions, which has a marks weightage of 35 marks. Overall you need to attempt 3 questions in total. The first one is compulsory, and which is of usually 15 marks, and that first question, which is compulsory, consists of 3 parts in the same question. So basically it's 3 questions in that, and overall marks is 15 for it. And then the next 2 questions, you have to choose any 2 out of the remaining 3 questions provided in the paper, and they each consist of 10 marks each. And those 2 questions that you will be appearing will just have 2 parts in it. So basically 2 questions in each of the question, 2 sub questions in each of the one question. Total time to attempt FM and SM paper is 3 hours. So examinee should devote not more than 1.5 hours on the SM paper. So these 2 slides are basically the syllabus for your course, strategic management course, and this basically covers, it has been divided into 5 chapters, and I will take you through each of them later in the separate slides. Thank you.